Good morning, everybody. Welcome to today's Reading the Red, this rainy, wet Friday morning. It is April. Matthew chapter 19, verse 19. Jesus continues explaining to the rich man who longs to answer the question, what can I do to get eternal life in the eternal place with God? And Jesus has given him a list. And he continues in 19 when he says these words, "Honor your father and your mother, and you shall love your neighbor as you love yourself." So honor your father and your mother. Now, the revelation of honor is to hold them in high esteem. It's also to, in effect, respect them. It's to give them, as it were, a privileged place in regards to how you evaluate what they say. And so there's an encouragement for children to honour their parents. And Paul tells us later that if we honour our father and our mother, it will go well with us and we will live long in the land. And so there's that sense of benefit if we honour our father and mother. We can honour our father and mother in so many ways, but as we're growing up as children, we can honour them in regards to respecting their perspectives and their boundaries. Now, we live in a world today where all of that has been undermined. All of that has gone out of the window. And trying to get children to engage is difficult. But the reality is that this whole sense of respect and honouring our parents has been just completely eroded away. And it's a sad, sad thing to think about. And then you've got Jesus saying, and he's saying this, he's saying, love your neighbour as you love yourself. And this sense of loving your neighbour is really the royal law that God is wanting every human being to exercise, to respect and to honour their neighbour, to love their neighbour. And that's to be there for the neighbour. And it says this, honour your neighbour as you love yourself. So there is a place for us to love ourselves, to embrace ourselves. Not that we sit there hugging each other or hugging ourselves, but there's a sense in which we are really needing to come to a place where we're living with ourselves and we are happy to be with ourselves, to love yourself and to be, as it were, happy in your own skin. But there aren't that many people that live lives like that. Most people are walking around with great burdens and great stresses in their lives, and they don't even like each other, and they don't even like themselves. And there's this sense of brokenness and decay all around. What are we going to do about it? Well, we can't do anything, but God sent Jesus to do something, so that something that he sent Jesus to do can live in us, so that we ourselves then can go ahead and do something as well. Brothers and sisters, go into the world today and do something that will be honouring and respectful to God and to your neighbour and to yourself. Have a great Friday, and I'll see you on Monday.